Hi Virgo, welcome back. So Virgo, this is going to be your mid-May you versus them reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you might be dealing with during this time frame. All right, and keep in mind, because it's general, it can be interchangeable. All right, can go vice versa, especially if you're a cross watcher. Okay, if you're watching for someone else and Virgo is not your sign, then you probably are going to want to interchange the message. But let's go ahead and get started. Virgo, the shared energy between you and the person you're connecting with is Scorpion energy. Okay, some of you could literally be connecting to a Scorpio. Have that in your chart. And or it's just simply the energy or karma within the connection over these next few weeks, okay? So this talks about intensity, passion. It's a bit of a secretive energy. It can be you know, in a negative way, it can be very manipulative or obsessive. All right, so that might be an issue within the connection, whether that be on your part or their part, Virgo. But on a high vibrating level, this can be a very resourceful type of energy, okay? An energy that really brings about a lot of internal change, okay? So that might also be something that this connection has brought out, all right? I feel like Virgo, your overall energy is this of like a testy type of vibe, a challenging type of energy. So there may be some challenges within the dynamic over the next few weeks. There may be some tests of will or test of patience type of energy here. But I feel like, you know, Virgo, you're a very strong zodiac sign. So you will rise to the occasion, okay, should it call for you. And then on this person's side, they have the Hermit, which is your energy, okay? But it's showing up as their overall energy. So there may be some mirroring going on within you and whoever you're dealing with. This person's in a reflective type of energy. You know, they are seeking answers, you know, and I think that the way that they're doing it is by going internally, or it's like a path that they want to do alone, okay, without other people's interference, you know. It's almost kind of like a little bit of a secretive energy, like I said earlier. So, interesting start to the reading, Virgo. Let's go ahead and dig a little bit deeper and see what we get. Now, I'm going to go into the recent past energy, and then I'll go back and forth between your perception of each other, how you both genuinely feel, and then the next steps. All right, so recent past, Virgo. What was the recent past leading up to this? You have the High Priestess here. All right. Again, the High Priestess is kind of like a secretive nature. It's kind of like reading between the lines, that type of energy. So that might have been going on with you in the recent past. You know, just, it's definitely listening to your intuition, Virgo. So I feel like, you know, you're paying attention. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're no dummy. You're paying attention, right? Something intuitively may have told you in the recent past to kind of walk away, to let go, you know, and some of you that may have been really challenging for you to do because there's a lot of emotion here. There is, yeah, it's almost like, you know, like don't let the door hit you on the way out, but at the same time, you don't really mean that. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I gotta fix my camera here. Or they didn't really mean that, because it can be interchangeable. Because if you look at the depiction of the Ten of Cups, and let me show you the cards here. This person is basically saying, you know, do what you want. You're going to do what you want anyways. And that could have been your approach, you know, or this person's approach towards you in the recent past. So let's see what this person's energy is. King of Wands, the Magician, the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So, Virgo, the person that you're connecting with, I think that they're trying to manifest things, but it's not quite working the way that they thought it would. you know, and this is the past energy. So like leading up to this moment, I feel like this person got this creative thrust or like this really big urge to take some action here and manifest something. And for whatever reason, it didn't really pan out. Okay. And that could have this person kind of reflecting and, maybe even going into destruction mode because of that, okay? Because there is a lack of self-worth in how this person feels about themselves on a very core internal level here, Virgo. Okay, so I feel like this person is trying to like manifest all of this action in their life, but they don't have enough self-worth, or they don't feel enough self-worth at the core of who they are to really bring it into fruition just yet. Okay, so I do feel like this person is on this kind of spiritual path, trying to figure themselves out, reflecting, you know, on why things went wrong or why things didn't pan out the way that they wanted it to. That type of energy. So let's see what your perception is of this person. And now keep in mind, Virgo, your perception is not necessarily the reality, but it's your reality, okay? So keep that in mind. So you perceive this person as the Six of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles here. So Virgo, it's like this person has your attention. You know, you want this person to see your worth. Okay, but how can they do that when they don't see their own worth? You know, like Virgo, there's a sense of like, some of you may feel like this person is not good enough for you or doing good enough for you, or that, you know, they don't appreciate what you bring to the table at times. But also at the same time, I do feel like there is sexual attraction here if it's intimate, or like, you know, this person has your attention. You know what I'm saying? Like your heart is open here within the connection. You are okay to like an equal exchange, so to speak, you know? So let's see what this person's perception of you is, Virgo. Eight of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, Four of Cups. This person sees you as all business, no play. You know what I'm saying? And that could be good, that could be bad. But in a love sense, if this is an intimate connection, this person feels like you're very serious, you know, and that like I said, all work, no play, you know? Like this person sees you as someone who places a lot of focus into like your practical everyday life, your career for some of you, your home, your family, things like that. And there's a bit of heaviness here, okay? There's also a bit of stubbornness. This person definitely thinks that you are stubborn or that you don't easily let go of things, okay? And that can create heaviness here, all right? They do perceive you as very independent, Virgo, meaning like you are able to, like I said, rise to the challenge on your own, you know, which that's a good thing. So let's see how you genuinely feel about each other, okay? So that was surface level. We're going to go a little bit deeper. How do you genuinely feel underneath all of that towards this connection? And you have Temperance, the Knight of Swords. Ooh, there's a bunch of cards go the opposite way. Then the Eight of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords. So, Virgo, I have the song, Don't Start No Ish, Won't Be No Ish. I don't know what that means, but that might be for somebody. Virgo, I get the sense like deep down at the core, you have absolutely no problem standing on your own 2 feet, okay? Like, I think that you know that you're self-sufficient, right? So I don't feel like a dependency on this person or a dependency on this connection. This is more of like, I know my self-worth, you know, and I'm okay being by myself, okay, if I need to be. I do feel like you genuinely do want cooperation or to work on things. I think you really want to work on the communication with this person, because that could be an issue during this time frame, the way that you speak to each other or lack of communication for some of you, because there's this piece of you inside, Virgo, that is like a hair trigger. You know what that is? Like there's something inside of you that is just ready to cut this person off should they F with you the wrong way. Or, you know what, like you're quick to detach yourself if you need to. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like your tolerance is gonna be low over the next few weeks. Like your tolerance for BS is going to be low. Like you're looking for cooperation, communication, things that make you feel good about yourself. If this connection doesn't make you feel good about yourself, especially over the next few weeks, you may just straight up detach from it, okay? Or this person may do that to you, but I see it mostly on your side. So let's see what this person's genuine feelings are at the core for you. The Chariot. What do they feel about Virgo at the core? The World. The Five of Swords. So Virgo, this person, at the core of their being, they do want to be successful. You know, I think they want to be on top of their game, so to speak, you know, and they want movement forward here. But I also feel like you kind of stress this person out. Like you definitely get them in their head. All right. This connection definitely gets to them, you know, on a mental level where it's just like, oh my God, I can't win. Like I feel like this person sometimes feels like they just can't win, you know, or that you stress them out, you know. At the end of the day, at the core of this person wants an opportunity to begin again. Okay, with the Page of Pentacles here, to have another chance or to go another cycle with you. Like they're ready to have some sort of movement forward here. Okay, so even though you may be like a thorn in this person's side, or, you know, like really get to them on a mental level, they still want this opportunity here, okay? Or they still see the potential here, okay? So let's see what the blockages are in the connection. What are the blockages? You have the Three of Cups in the reverse, the Three of Swords upright. So for some of you, okay, and you're going to know if this is you, there's a third party involved that's kind of screwing with the situation here. All right, so and that doesn't have to mean like cheating. It could be like a family member or a friend or whatever. Somebody outside of the situation may be impacting the situation, okay? For others of you, there's like an unwillingness to reconcile for some of you because you've been hurt. Or like not coming together because there is hurt or fear of being hurt here. You know, not being completely vulnerable because of that. So this person's blockage may be the way they communicate. But actually I see it more as a dominating issue. This person likes to be in control, and that may work for them, but in a sense it also blocks them, especially when it comes to this connection, okay? Because they have to learn a little bit more equal give and take, you know, a partnership, not a dominating, you know, alpha beta situation, because Virgo, you are naturally an alpha zodiac sign. So I don't think you could be a beta if you tried, you know? That's a good thing. All right, so let's see what the future outcome is for the end of May, early June, and keep in mind any of the future energies can be changed with free will. You're always in the driver's seat of your life. But let me see what they are as of this moment. Strength, Knave of Wands, the Six of Cups. There's that really dominant energy I felt, Virgo, that you're exuding, okay? So, like I said, you may feel tested during this time frame, but you're definitely going to rise to the challenge, you know? There is an opportunity to have a respark in an old connection or a respark in an old situation. Sorry. Okay. Sorry about that. All of a sudden I have like a tickle in my throat. Yeah, you know, there is a sense of missing the past or missing this person for some of you, or like looking back on memories, fond memories. You have good memories, okay, with this person, with this connection here, you know, and the innocence of it. I think that like you're looking back to some degree or another, like when it all began, like when it very first started, that first kiss, that first touch, that first, you know, like that type of vibration here. But you're tackling the beast here, all right? And like I said, I see you in a really strong, confident energy during this time frame. So let's see what this person you're dealing with. Their Temperance, the Two of Cups in the reverse, Five of Wands. So Virgo, this person is most definitely trying to stay calm, stay patient, and also they may be exuding a lot of independence and a lot of self-confidence during this time frame as well. Okay, so like I said, this is not an alpha beta dynamic. This is an alpha alpha connection. You're both coming off very independent, very strong. Capable is the word that came to my mind. There's a sense of feeling disconnected. So I do feel like this is a really strong connection. It's a very important connection in your life, maybe a soulmate type of vibe here. But it's in the reverse, okay? So I feel like there's a sense of disconnection during this time frame. This person is kind of, they're being fueled by conflict, whether they mean to do that or not, or they may be fueling a conflict, or I don't know, they may have some internal conflict going on. What is this? They are trying to place an emotional distance from conflict-ridden energies, okay? But at the same time, I think that this person is creating conflict, whether that's consciously or subconsciously. Why? Because you may seem distant to this person. You may seem distant to them. And they don't like that. They may not like that. Or it's like some of you may have a conflict and then this person kind of isolates themselves afterwards and it makes you miss them. And that could be the purpose. Like maybe they, oh gosh. You know, some of them, Virgo, they want you to miss them, you know. And then for you, the Nine of Cups in the reverse. So, yeah, I feel like, again, how you channel this energy is totally up to you. But I do feel like this person is gaining some enlightenment. They're doing a lot of self-reflection during this time frame. And they really do need to, you know. Because I think this person needs to establish their own self-worth or reestablish that, okay? And I see them going into like this very independent energy, okay? But at the same time, they still have some inner conflict going on, or they literally could create a conflict within the situation during this time frame. This person might be testing you, like purposely testing you, or it could be they are testing you, but they're not trying to. They're like just being themselves and it's testing you. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of energy. But you have some sort of wish fulfillment here, you know. I think that your energy here is you want to have a spark. You want to have something strong, something worth fighting for, okay? But I just heard be careful what you wish for. Careful what you wish for. Because I think you're kind of inviting a challenge here, all right? And like I said at the very beginning of the reading, you're up for the challenge. So if you're up for it, it's here, you know? If not, free will. You can instead choose to focus on yourself, have a new beginning, leave the past in the past, and find emotional fulfillment by doing that. But that part's totally up to you. So zodiac signs you might be dealing with during this time frame. Virgo, you could be dealing with another Virgo, as it showed up twice over here. But I also have, like I said, Scorpio here in the overall energy. There's Cancer, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Aries, Capricorn, Leo. I think that's it. Could be Libra, Gemini. Yes. So that's what I have for you. I hope that you enjoyed that. Please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, please give me a like, share, and subscribe if you can. In addition to being able to subscribe for free, and please do, you can now become a private member for a small monthly fee, get additional videos you can't get anywhere else. You can click the blue join button or go to the community tab and join from there. Also, please do check out my Facebook and my Instagram, linked in the description box below. If you click the arrow beneath my video, you can find the links there. And also check out my merchandise, also linked down below. Wishing you guys the very best. Until next time, namaste. Bye.